So here, guys, a couple of setup cues for a Pec Fly. So we're going to set the machine in our active range. So I like to set it about here. So I'm directly in line with my shoulder. So we're going to set the machine up here in this position. Most important thing is when you set up for your rear delt fly or your pec deck, you're setting up in a position where you can go into that Linton range. So I'm starting in that Linton range and coming into that safe position. I'm going to pull my thoracic spine up, so I'm lifting up my chest, keeping that elevated throughout this movement. I'm contracting my chest in this position and I'm pulling into that shortened range. And all I'm thinking about here is bringing my biceps as close to my pecs as possible. So I'm really squeezing in that shortened range, controlling the weight as I move out into that Linton range of the pec. Think of I'm moving away from the midline. So I'm linting out the pec. In the Linton position, I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to contract, make sure I'm maintaining that thoracic spine elevation, pulling into that shortened range and really squeezing and contracting super hard in that shortened range. Couple of cues for you here, guys. When you're setting up, think of that alignment. Look where my arm pat is in line with my pec fibers. So when I come into this short position here, I can feel, okay, I'm contracting a lot of my upper pec here in this position. So if I want to bias a little bit of that lower middle pec, I can put my seat up a little bit more. So I'm seated a little bit higher, and when I come into that position, I can really feel my lower pec contracting. So again, set up that arm pat with the fibers you want to bias within this exercise, but this is your seated pec deck fly.